guys, it's Mission Braids here. Today's video is going to be all about YouTube. A lot of you guys has been asking me questions regarding YouTube. I decided to just give it a separate video. So I'm going to be answering all the questions about how I started my channel, how do you make money, etc, etc. So if you're interested in learning more about YouTube and the behind the scenes action of it, then keep on watching, guys. So the first question is how long have I been on YouTube? I've been on here since 2011. That was me beginning college, but I kind of stopped in between and was in college and also I didn't have the right equipment at the time, and I kind of picked back up last year, 2016, because I got a camera, I got a ring light, I got like better equipment, and I kind of wanted to take it more serious. So another question is, why did you start your YouTube channel? So I more or less kind of started YouTube as a hobby and as a way of showing people my way of doing things. It's as simple as that. I didn't do it as a way of an income. I'll get to that more later on the income side of YouTube, but I didn't do it as a form of income or thinking I would get paid. I did it for a form of expression to me. A next question. My question to you is, have you ever thought about making a video on how to make money on YouTube? As an extra little side income, I think someone like myself wonders how this could be done. Okay, now this is a loaded question. People don't realize that now in 2017, it's actually really hard to make money off of YouTube. I say that because there are so many people on YouTube now, it's overpopulated. If you started YouTube when it was like just starting, just popping in like 2009 or 2010, then you would see more of an outcome and you would see your income. But now that it's overpopulated, everyone has a camera now. Everyone has a smartphone now. Everyone could easily upload a video onto YouTube. And so if it's so much people in one area, like if it's so much people in a pond, not everyone's gonna catch a fish, right? So there's only so much YouTube could give. So telling you guys how to make money on YouTube is impossible for me because I am not even making anything off of YouTube because there's so many YouTubers. There's so many people on YouTube already. And I think people have to realize that you don't just make money off of the number of views that you get. Why? Because people skip, you know, the ads in the beginning of your video. People skip that. That's kind of how YouTubers get a little bit of change. Not even $1, like a little bit of change, a little bit of change. But YouTubers get money off of sponsorships. So I know a lot of people hate when a YouTube comes on and be like, oh, this video is sponsored by da da da. But that's how they're making their coins. It's not by how many times you view the videos all the time, it's these sponsorships. Unless you have thousands upon thousands of subscribers, you're really not making anything. Like, I would have to be honest with you guys. I know a lot of people, and this is the #1 question, how to make money off of YouTube. And I would say if you're going into it now, don't go into it thinking you're gonna make money off of it right off the bat, because it's not that easy. The reason why people like, I don't want to name names, but like Jackie Aina, Nikki Tutorials and stuff can afford to have a full-time job in YouTube is because it's a full-time job's work. You know, filming, finding time to film, edit, have content, come up with the content, and come up with like original ideas actually takes work. If you have a full-time job in general, such as I, finding the time to do YouTube full-time, to see that full-time income isn't going to even out. Does that make sense? So people like Jackie Aina can afford to do YouTube full-time because that's her only job. That's what she does. And she has the subscribers to fulfill that. She has like 1 million subscribers. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of people seeing her videos, and she's able to have that income. So starting out, you know, having 1,000, 2,000 subscribers is not going to give you much of an income because there's so many things behind it. I didn't go into it thinking I was gonna get money, and I'm still not. So I just want you guys to keep that in mind. So another question is, what's your inspiration for making videos? My inspiration to making videos is just seeing what is lacking on YouTube. So, you know, I like to show the skin products for dry skin. because I actually don't see that many videos for dry skin. A lot of people tend to have oily skin. So I try to compensate for what I see YouTubers lacking in a sense, or if I feel like someone reviewed a product and I didn't really like the review, I felt like they could have said something more. That's when I feel like I should make a video to kind of like fill in the gaps of YouTube. How did you start making videos? I used my laptop. I think I used iMovie, simple, had a lamp next to it. You can see with the older videos, the quality of it was not as great, but that's just how I started making my videos, and it was as simple as like product reviews. How to be a successful YouTube, advice on beginning YouTube. Yeah, I kind of answered that as well. I would just say just keep grinding and putting 150% into it. It does take a long time. I am usually up until 2, 3 in the morning editing because I do have a full-time job as well. It's not as easy as picking up a camera and then publishing the video. It's not that easy. Especially if you have a family, you have to kind of work around them because you need the room as silent as possible. You need quality equipment. I know you can film on your iPhone now, but you need to have the right lighting, use daylight. If it's raining outside, you need to invest in a ring light. Like, it's a lot of money invested into it. What was the biggest challenge when you started making YouTube videos? Finding content to do and having people watch the videos. It's, again, like I mentioned before, because YouTube is so congested now and there's so many people on YouTube, you're competing with everyone else. So it's hard to get views on your videos when there's 50 million other videos that people are watching. And it's hard to see these new YouTubers arise because your news feed, your YouTube feed is so like overpopulated anyway. You're gonna miss someone's video, you know what I'm saying? So unless that person subscribes to you, they'll never see your video. How did you come up with your name of your channel? I knew this question was gonna come up. You know, when Google and YouTube kind of like combined, my Google account was called Poetic Lips because I was a poet back in the day, I suppose. And so when they merged, they said, oh, you have a chance to change your name. At the time, I had a blog called Ambition Rights because I am an ambitious person. And so I'm like, oh, my name's Ambition and I write. So that was the name of my blog, Ambition Rights. So when they merged, the YouTube channel became Ambition Rights too. And I was like, oh, I can't change this, can I? So that's kind of how that happened. It wasn't like anything special behind it. And I actually kind of hate it because Ambition Rights, but she's on YouTube. I can't change it, so I'm kind of rocking with it. But I have a blog and I have other things associated to Ambition Rights, so it kind of just merges and keeps it cohesive. What do you use to film and edit? Well, I use iMovie for the majority of these videos. I'm about to get Final Cut Pro. I use the Canon Rebel T5 camera, and I use, because that camera doesn't have a viewfinder where I can see the screen, I use my MacBook Pro as my screen. So I kind of plug it in, and I have a ring light from Amazon as my light source. So that's pretty much all that I use. So yeah, that's all the questions that you guys asked about YouTube. I hope this was helpful, and this is not meant to discourage anyone for starting YouTube. If you want to start it, I say go ahead, but just keep in mind that it's a huge investment with little payment to start. I feel like it'll take you a couple thousand subscribers to really see the fulfillment, you know, getting sponsorships, getting affiliate links and all that stuff, because, you know, there's only so much money in the world. So if everyone's into YouTube, not everyone's gonna get paid. So just keep that in mind, and just do it for fun. Don't do it for the money. Okay, guys, I hope that was helpful, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.